Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'd like to welcome you to Journal number 17. Well, everyone, it's been quite the journey, hasn't it? We've investigated so many things, found out so much, and even met myself from the future in a different timeline. There was a whole wall of bungalows, something about shooting a gorilla, I don't know. And that's precisely why I think it's time we slowed down, took a chill pill, took a moment to reflect and recap what the fuck's been going on. The story begins at 9:01 a.m. on September 3rd, 2024, when Old Man Bungalow escaped from the nursing home. Jump forward to September 28th, 2024 at 10 a.m. Big Bald Ben, tending to his spice garden, interrupted as Old Man Bungalow falls out of the sky, argues with him, and runs away. Fast forward to 8:41 on October 4th, 2024. Pixie Post heard a sound in her kitchen, and she walks in to find none other than Old Man Bungalow huddled in the corner, mumbling to himself. She gave him a nice few cups of tea and sent him on his way, as he was sure he knew what he had to do. Moving on, we find ourselves on October 31st, 2024, with none other than capital D-O-C, Doc. There was a whole to-do about his AI brother. Evil as he was, Old Man Bungalow sent him back to hell and left these words. These lucky charms don't glitter like the pond, but the jazz is sweet, and the food is hot like dust turned to mud in your mouth. Yes, hello. My name is Old Man Bungalow. I am 87 years old, and I am a musician, an artist, an entertainer, you could say. And this is my audition tape for The Voice. Welcome to November 21st, 3/35, 2024. Doc Griffin is visited by Grandpa. They share some tea from Grandpa's thermos. Grandpa seemed frantic, freaked the fuck out even. Doc loaned him his golf cart, never saw it again. No idea what happened to that. Doc went back inside and discovered a note on the kitchen counter written in mayonnaise that said, "Motivation steals the heart for when the music starts. The soul can only stretch so far, but we must be brave." A little bit about myself. I'm 87 years old, born in 1933 on a boat in the middle of international waters in a storm, a terrible, raging storm. Moving on to December 1st, 2024 at precisely 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Keegan Clark finds Grandpa in the backyard, looking sickly and frail, stomping on an anthill. Keegan, questioning Grandpa, asks why he's in the yard making so much goddamn noise, and gets the reply, "Gotta stomp." Keegan drags him away, and whilst doing so, his pants are caught on the fence, and he loses them. As he's running away, Grandpa screams, "Timmy is in the well!" That very same day, at 8:36 a.m., mere hours after encountering Keegan, Insomniac at a football game recognizes Old Man Bungalow running pantsless across the field. In his attempts to rescue Grandpa, all he's left with is the message, "All we've made will turn to dust. The magic of the post-human era will be revealed. The end can be found at the beginning." The rest isn't really that important. My parents kept me in a cage. I met the Dalai Lama. I may or may not have killed Hitler. It's not important. The next month is kind of a blur. Between the 12 days of Bungalow, Grandpa being arrested for illegal fishing, and hosting Indie Boom Shockwave on Christmas, nothing really that odd happens. But then we come to January 4th at 5:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in 2025. Every rose has its thorn, just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Augie, meditating in his chambers, has almost reached enlightenment when something flies through his freaking window. Turns out to be a baseball, and who threw that baseball? None other than Old Man Bungalow. During their confrontation, Bungalow is thrown to the ground and turns basically into a carrot which a fat child eats. No explanation for that. Take on me. Take me on, I'll be gone in a day or two. Then, Z-Money almost wrecks his car trying to buy bags of milk or something. I don't know. He saw Old Man Bungalow in the car, probably hallucinating off all of that maple syrup. And that's where our investigation left off. And I will always love you. But wait, there's more. In my quest to fulfill my destiny and choose the slayer of Grandpa, I discovered more clues to the puzzle. For me to rap like a beer must be in my jeans. Got a laptop in my back pocket. My pen will go off when I half-cock it. Got a fat knot from that rap profit. Made a living in the killing off it. It was it. Bill Clinton was still in office when Monica Lewinsky filled on it. February 12th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. While out buying supplies for upgrades to the wizard ship, Wizard Gunlock bumps into someone at the hardware store. As he moves to apologize, he recognizes none other than Old Man Bungalow, Grandpa himself. He reaches to help him, but is instead met with a stick of salami. OMB says, "It's dangerous to go alone. Here, take this." Thoroughly confused, Wizard attempts to ask questions only to be met with unintelligible rambling interspersed with the statement, "The fairies just keep on giving." But Grandpa is wise to their scheme. "These charms ain't for kids. I ain't going for silver, baby, only number one." At this point, despite Wizard trying to explain Grandpa's dementia, the store owner chases OMB out into the street with a broom because he's disturbing literally everyone present. Suddenly, a large truck smashes into Grandpa, stunning Wizard and all lookers on. Wizard rushes to his aid, but there's no body or evidence of the crash to be found. Mama just killed the man. Put a gun against his head. Pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've thrown it all away. Mama! That's when we move to March 11th, 2025. 3 weeks before his death, Grandpa knocked on only the host's door, pantsless, in the middle of the night, demanding to use the restroom yet again. Hosty didn't know how or why Grandpa kept showing up at his house, but he's a kind man and let him in anyway. At which point he immediately went to the kitchen and started eating all the lemons for, quote, the scurvy. He challenged Hosty's dog to a fistfight, and he lost, after which he went running off into the night. Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to April 1st, 2025, when Old Man Bungalow is discovered dead in his room at the nursing home, upside down on the toilet, with no pants. I am a poor, wayfaring stranger, traveling through the world below. But there's no sickness, no toil, no danger in this bright world to which I go. I'm going there to see my father. And there you have it, everyone. That's the story so far, and I'm sticking to it. Join me next time in journal number 18 when we analyze the clues and figure out who the hell killed Grandpa.